The number one thing you hear about final expenses or the life insurance industry or Medicare industry is residual income. You hear about the opportunity to make money in the future off of things that you've done in the past versus if I'm a car salesman or real estate agent, I sell something today and I make money on it in the near future. If I don't show up to work next week, then I kind of miss out on that time. So they don't typically have benefits at most places that I'm aware of where, hey, I'm covered. I'm good to go when I miss work for a week or two or take a vacation. You know, you got your daughter's play at 3 p.m. and you want to go watch it. And now because you wanted to go see your family, you're making less money, got to pay the bills, but you do want to see and spend time with your family because that's super important. Well, what I found in the insurance industry is you have the ability to get a little bit of separation and distance from your work and be able to do your job effectively at remote locations. Meaning I could service my agent on my cell phone at the ballpark if I had to, or I could be very successful as a producer, build up my team, have leaders in place that can step in when I have something that I need to take care of. So my name is Griffin Henderson. I work with LC Financial Group based in Cleveland, Ohio. We are nationwide. We're recruiting in office at that headquarters and virtually. We have a great remote team, people all over the country. We are able to be in all 50 states as licensed agents. I'm personally licensed in 37 states. I run a team for final expenses, and we also are able to offer Medicare, but the primary driver is final expense, whole life, burial, mortgage protection. It's all under that same umbrella. Target demographic is age 50 to 85. We were doing really well during COVID. We were able to have a vertical uphill climb in the sense that we had some challenges, but then it quickly went smooth and was sailing along, and we were up during that time. We weren't losing. We were still winning and growing during that time, which is super awesome to be able to say, because I know so many people were suffering unemployment, having the responsibility of not being able to put your kids in school, and now you got to do it from home, and you're also trying to work, and we got to pay bills and rent and things like that. And then family members are getting sick, and elderly or people that are predisposed to conditions then get hit with this flu or virus, and now they're worse off because of it, and unfortunately maybe even we lose somebody that we love and care about. So to be able to succeed and thrive and not have to worry about your job or stability in times like 2009 when people were losing their homes due to the mortgage crisis, to not have to go through losses of income, jobs, etc. during that time is absolutely phenomenal. Also to know that what I do today will continue to pay me in the future, that's amazing, right? Now, the number one thing I get asked about is, do we have to pay for anything? No, you don't got to pay for anything out of pocket. We're covering the cost on everything, including leads. That's the primary thing that people have to pay for and deal with whenever they get into this industry is leads. We don't want you to have to pay for something that you don't understand. If you are a great marketer and you know how to generate your own leads and your own traffic, by all means do it, and we can work something out separately for you and special for you. But I highly recommend just getting into the system here, following the script, following the playbook. We have it all laid out. You just got to step in there and just do what's in front of you. You get paid now and in the future on your sales. Now, another thing is, like, what does that commission look like? How much is it? What is it? What do I get paid? We can go into the finer details of like how much you get paid, what you get paid in like another segment. And if you're interested thus far, I mean, it's a 1099 position. We're not closed off to having W-2s, but commission only 1099 agents, they get that time freedom, they get the ability to make more income, and they get out what they put into it, right? So if you put in the work, you will yield the reward, and your commission and efforts and results are subject to your own ability and what you're capable of doing. And I'm not guaranteeing you success of anything, except I do know that agents, when they follow what we have and they follow the system, they're coachable, they're ethical, they're accountable, the 3 core values of LC Financial Group, then they get the results that we're trying to get for them financially, personally, professionally. We're not just interested in you making money and you making money for us and commissions and all that. We want to know that you're doing well, that you're doing the right things out in society. We're not interested in somebody who is going to write bad business or, harm a client or harm somebody out in society. That's not something that we want to be a part of or associated with. So if that's someone then don't bring them into this organization, or they will get rooted out and removed from that organization. So we create an environment for you to be safe and to enjoy your work and to not be upset by the people around you and being antagonized or harassed or whatever the case may be. We just don't tolerate it here, right? And we like to retain people for a long period of time and create long-lasting professional relationships that, will be going as long as you'd like for them to. We want you to not have to move around and change, because every time you quit something today, you're having to start something new tomorrow and start that whole fear and uncomfort again every time you change jobs. I mean, it's happened to me every time I've ever done something new or different. But then you get more comfortable, you get better at what you're doing, and you really can reach the sky and the stars, because your ability to increase and get better and master what we're doing has an unlimited potential. And if someone's ever tried to place limits or stops on you, they're not the kind of person that we would want to work with or be around, right? So you've got to cut the negative people out of your life if you want to be successful. And that's something that we understand and know here at our company and organization. We'd rather lose revenue and sales if they're being gained in the wrong way. If you're not best, serving the best needs and wants of the client, doing what's right by the client, keeping that your first and foremost priority as an agent here, is doing what they need and want, servicing their needs and wants, caring about people. If you don't care about people, then this just wouldn't be the business for you. You have to care about other people and treat them the way that you would treat your own family. And hopefully you like your own family and you get along with them, because you should treat other people the way you would want to be treated, and you don't want to do things to other people that you wouldn't want done to you. That is always at the top, number one priority for me, and that's how I operate. So if you're that kind of person who wants to make a 6-figure income and above and beyond, if you want to grow a team, manage a team, and build a team, and not be limited to one state and be able to expand outward into multiple other states, maybe your home state you're from, or where you live right now, or where you want to live in the future, we're all here to support your goals and dreams, so long as you can be ethical, coachable, accountable, follow the law, follow the rules and compliances of the carriers that we work with. Humana, Aetna, Cigna, Anthem, Blue Cross Blue Shield, WellCare, Devoted, Optimum Freedom. We work with Aflac, Gerber, Transamerica, Mutual of Omaha, American Amicable. We work with Aetna, other carriers such as those. And we want to work with people who have the desire to grow and expand to the highest levels that they possibly could imagine or want to go to. So if you're somebody who doesn't want to be capped, who you want to grow and expand, you want a place where you get out what you put in and more, then LC Financial Group would be the place for you. I hope that this gives you a nice summary and cap. I don't know how long this is, but I think it's long enough. Any other questions you have, answer Griffin at Team LCFG. I'll answer them. You can text me on my cell phone at 786-647-1292. Again, that's 786-647-1292. Griffin at teamlcfg.com. I look forward to answering any questions that you have. You can also find me on social media,